How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and today we've got the final week of our regular season. We are going to be taking on Arizona in our one and only rivalry game this season, and they are sitting at 6-5. Now, looking at, not players of the week. Looking at conference standings, it could get a little interesting if all of these teams lose and we win. But it's looking like it's going to be Texas Tech and Baylor here for the conference championship. Okay, so we'll have to probably just settle for a bowl game. And right now, they project us being, well, oh, here we go. We're at the very bottom. They project us now being in the Texas Bowl against number 13, Alabama. So, there's that. Finally, let's just look at scores and schedules. Let's see what we've got going on this week in our division. Well, let's go to Big 12. So, Kansas plays Utah. Should be a fairly easy match for Kansas. Texas Tech plays West Virginia. Texas Tech might have an easy win as well. UCF plays BYU, and Baylor plays Houston. So the odds are really not in our favor at all for this, for somehow sneaking into the conference championship. But you really never know. But I wouldn't expect much. Looking at recruiting, we do have a couple of visits. First of all, we are in a recruiting battle for Larry McAmara. Okay? We have scheduled him for a visit for this week's game. If we can win this, we will win that battle and say, screw you, UCLA. We are losing right now to Cincinnati. But again, we are bringing Juan Sawyer out here, the dual threat QB. We are bringing him out for a visit this week, trying to make that final push. We are still first for D Dukes. Although Cal is making a push, we are first and pretty much settled for LaShawn Bynum. And then Rashawn Burr, we are first. Not really any interest from any other teams. Same goes for Goeva. And this recruiting battle for George Maddox might be interesting. Houston coming up there. He's gotten some offers from Houston, OSU, and Nebraska. But right now we are his favorites. We've got Dylan Shaw, who I really want to land. He's a 3-star Mike, but he is a gym. And he's getting some interest from, I think, is that Rutgers? No, it's not Rutgers. I can't tell who that is. But regardless, we are right now still firm in the lead. And then we are losing out on Damian Dobbins, but we're the only team that's offered him a scholarship. UCLA is piquing interest in Sean Ash, but we have put more points into him. Memphis has finally offered Dominique McCracken a scholarship, but we are still well ahead interest-wise. And then in this battle for Joel Atogwe, Ohio State, he's interested in Michigan State and Duke. Cincinnati and us are the only ones who have offered him scholarships. Another gym in Devon Averill. No one seems to be interested in him. Hopefully we can lock that one up. We're the only team that has offered to Jalil Carrier. And underway here at home for the Territorial Bowl, or whatever it's called. Arizona, at Arizona State. We got the all-gold unis rocking this, rocking the fit this week. I don't think I've used these yet in a game, and I figured, why not do it in arguably the most important game of the season. Take the field, and we are underway in a clear, cool night in Tempe. We will start the ball on offense. And we will take it on up to the 20. I can't read that. Anyways, last year's result was an Arizona State blowout. So we're hoping, let's ball them out again, right? We are obviously the better ranked team, but that doesn't mean much. Also, I didn't notice our offense was only a 81 overall. We're going to hand it off to Udo, but there is already a flag on the play, and it is going to be Arizona, and it's going to be a defensive player offsides. I have never seen that before, but that's a 5-yard penalty, and we will start with a 1st and 5. Let's see if we can make the most of this. Sam Levitt's stats over the season, don't look at that 27 interceptions. We hope to keep that number right where it is to finish the season, but no guarantees, right? We're going to try and run the ball again. Not much room there, as that's just a pickup of 5. Not even, honestly. We're 2nd in inches. Levitt, play action, looking to throw, and it's incomplete. We've got to be able to make something out of this. I mean, we were gifted an offsides flag early on. We need to do something. 3rd and inches. We will hand the ball off to Udo. He just gets over it. They don't even give him a yard for that. But we do get the 1st down as we look to march down the field. Again, looking to throw. Going down the right field, or the right of the field, and almost picked off there. Moss was his intended receiver, could not complete. 2nd and 10 now. Hand off to Udo, and he will get 4 yards on the play. So 5 attempts for a total of 8 yards. Not a great running start for us, but we move it down the field. Got to warm up a little bit, right? Over the middle to the not the tight end actually, to the receiver, or to the running back, I think. No, that is the tight end. Never mind. And it is a 1st down. Getting close to midfield now. Levitt. Good. Has time to throw, but still throws in double coverage and gets away with one there. Not great. This is Sam Levitt's last home game of the season. Maybe even for his career. I would imagine for his career. That's a good pass as we move it down. 2nd and inches. Trying to convert and keep the drive alive. Again, looking to throw down to the tight end on the right side of the field, and he cannot hang on. 4th and inches. So ASU will keep the ball. Levitt again looking to pass, this time to the running back, Udo. Picks up the 1st down and then some. 25 yards so far for Levitt. And we have reached midfield. Long drive. 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Udo gets some yardage there. So 15 yards for Kanye Udo. Levitt to Jordan Tyson, and he cannot hang on. Can't really throw that deep ball very well, it seems. Maybe he's just a little bit nervous. Still, taking up half the quarter, and, well, might as well get the disappointment out of the way early. Levitt throws an interception, his 28th of the year, and that drive stalled. So not ideal. Now Arizona State will start with the ball, and that was Tay Brown with the catch. Defense arguably has been the saving grace for us this season, and we will see how they stack up compared to this Arizona offense. Arizona crowding their men on the left side here. Their quarterback looking to throw, and it's complete, but a short pickup. He's under pressure though, and he's going to be brought down. That's the way to do it. A sack on the play and a loss of, I think, 8 yards. Justin Wootley getting in there and getting his first sack of the evening. So a good start for this defense. 3rd down now. Stadium pulse is going. Quarterback under pressure again and quickly taken down by, I believe that's Etheridge. And Arizona gets nothing with that. Okay, Elliott, my bad. Anyways, Arizona gets nothing on the interception, and our defense bails Sam Levitt out once again. Here we go. Levitt back on the ball in the red zone. And that's a great play to, I believe it was Malik McClain. And that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So, slow start and a pick. But nothing going on. Still scoreless. There you can see the stats. Arizona not really able to get anything going. But we have been kind of, running the clock out, playing just slow football. Both offenses are off to a very sluggish start. First and goal here with 10 minutes to go. And we're going to try to run it in, and we don't get very far. There you see the college football playoff bracket. Texas Tech is so far the favorite to win Pac-12, or the Big 12. There, Kanye Udo runs it in up the middle, and that is a Sun Devils touchdown. And a big one at that, as we are the first to break the seal. It is 7-0. Maybe next year we can be in Texas Tech's spot. But as now we're back on the ball, back in the red zone. And this time there's a flag on the play, and it's actually going to be on Udo itself, it looks like. I don't know what that means. But we are going to be down 3rd and 12. So we're trying to add on here. And that flag does not help. We're trying to find who we want to figure out who we want to pass to try to get it in the end zone. Levitt throws down to the left. And that is incomplete and almost a fumble. So Johnson with 2 tackles, and they're going to review this play. The pass was intended for Tyson. Are they reviewing whether or not it was fumbled or whether or not he caught it? I think it's whether or not he caught it, and I don't think he did. It looked like it looked like he initially did, but it definitely on that last replay slipped out of his fingers. So you can see here on the thing, Arizona's had 0 first downs this game so far. We are almost at the half. Levitt looking to throw. And he is going to not get there. 4th and 3. And we will try for the touchdown. Should we have played it safe and gone for the field goal? Maybe. And, yeah, that was not a good call. Another interception, number 29. Kenny, you know what? We might as well go for a nice round number. So, so we might as well try for 30. But that's, I don't know. It's hard to be a blind gamer, I guess you could say. Our defense has contained Arizona, though, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. And they're going to contain them right there. Only getting a pickup of 1. Their halfback has had 2 attempts. And the farthest he's gotten is a yard. What does that say about this defense? It is elite. Throwing up the middle, and somehow incomplete. He threw into traffic, I guess. And here we go, 3rd down. Their quarterback is feeling all of the pressure. He's looking to pass. He's got pressure. He is brought down in the back. And that is Zach Swanson. And they will kick it away. Now we have a chance for a field goal opportunity. And I like this opportunity because it's right down the middle. So we do add on to make it a 10-0 lead. Starting the 3rd quarter. And the second half of football, they start with the ball. And immediately he is brought down. We were not falling for that play action. As I believe that is CJ Fight bringing him down. And the poor Wildcats just, nothing. That was not CJ Fight, but just nothing going their way. In fact, I think CJ Fight's injured. Anyways, 2nd sack for 98 today. And here we go. Having them on their heels already. It kind of reminds me of the, what game was it? West Virginia game. We were just destroying this defense, or this offense, and we continue to bring him down. He feels the pressure. And in an unfriendly territory like this, it's not going to get easier. Zach Swanson with the sack. His 2nd of the day. Back-to-back sacks for the Arizona State defense. Not ideal. Has plenty of room to run. Gets the pass off, but unfortunately for them, nothing doing. They're back on defense again. Offense again. Play action. This time he's got time to look at what he's got, but brought down again by the defense. At some point, you'd think you just gotta either throw it away or get some short passes off. Quick passes off is what I'm trying to say. Because Sean Elliott with his 2nd sack of the day. And we push him back even further. 2nd and 18. And wow, that defensive player had a beeline straight to him, but he was able to get the pass off, but no real gain. 3rd and 15. And again, another quick pass. The receiver breaks away from one defender and doesn't quite pick up the 1st down, but that had the makings of a good play, and they will try for a field goal. All the way from the 36, I think. And they just keep it. Actually, no, they missed. They pulled a me. I thought that was barely going to skirt by. It's nice when the CPU misses a field goal. It makes me feel less bad. So we start with the ball. Levitt throwing over the middle. Finds his man. And that's a 1st down. To the running back Brown. He picks up a 1st down. A great run play. Rivarly Brown. 2 quick back-to-back first downs. 2nd and 10. We'll hand it off to Udo this time. He finds some running room. Not quite going to pick it up, but it is 2nd and 1. Now it is 4th and 5. We are going to try to go for it over the middle to the tight end. He did not touch the first down marker. And that was a good play by the defense. They stopped him, and his momentum just propelled him forward and down. And now Arizona has the ball, looking to get on the board. Tried to go for the sack, missed. Gave him enough time to get the throw to his receiver. And I think that's their first down of the game. First down conversion of the game, at least. The handoff to the running back. He runs up the middle, picks up a few yards. Maybe things are starting to turn around for Arizona as we wrap up the third quarter and we go to the fourth. 10-0. There's your last look at the top 25 for the season. We are 18th. And 6 now as we get this fourth quarter underway. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, no, he got the throw off. It seems like he's taking my advice, and he gets his second first down. Looked like he was definitely about to get sacked again, but good job on him not folding under pressure. Gets the throw off, and Arizona in business at midfield. Another good throw. Barely just misses a 9-yard pass. He is 9 for 11 with 66 yards. And no interceptions, unlike a certain somebody in the gold uniform who's been usured by a certain blind individual. Running back picks up the first and a little bit more as they move it to the 430s. I cannot read that. It's like, I don't know, they're moving it downfield. If I was doing a live commentary, I'd be able to read it. Quarterback has all the time in the world, and wow, what a play! The tight end breaks a tackle and then uses his wheels to get all the way into the end zone. He didn't have far to go, but still. Keon Burnett. Watch that. Almost a leaping catch. His size helped him with that one. Breaks through the tackle and then just has all the room in the world to run. And now we have a brand new ball game. 10-7. That was a great play by the tight end. Insurance. 4th and 4. Gotta go for it. And we will get the first down. Great job by Jared Tyson. 7 receptions for 61 yards. I'm sorry, 69. I don't know. Another thing that's interesting about me having to record these voiceovers is that I had to have my screen magnified, so sometimes I miss stuff on the field. So if you're ever wondering, it's right there, it's not for me. Anyways, we are at midfield now. 2nd and inches. Trying to get just that little piece with the running back, and we do. And we continue to move it downfield. Another 2nd and 1. Kanye Udo has all this room up the middle, and it is red zone time for the Sun Devils. Trying to make it a gold zone touchdown. I don't know. I tried. So here we go. 1st and goal on the 4. Running up the middle. Udo gets a couple, but not quite there just yet. To the receiver into the corner of the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Jordan Tyson extends this lead and makes it a 10-point lead, brings it back to being a 10-point lead, and that is huge. So now we'll go for the extra point, and obviously we'll make it because I said 10-point lead. But you never know, I guess. It's not really a guarantee. That took 12 plays and 4 minutes off the clock. Quarterback feeling the pressure, makes a throw on the run down the field, and he caught that. Pretty impressive. Arizona's starting to heat up a little bit. Gets away from the first defender, but can't break through from the second. Drops the ball. Fumble recovered by your Sun Devils. With 2 minutes and 32 seconds left on the clock. And it looks like, barring, Zach Swanson, barring a Sam Levitt 30th interception pick 6, we've pretty much got this game wrapped up. But we will try to add on at least. Running up the middle with Kanye, nowhere for him to go. Arizona uses their timeout. We have 3, they have 2. To the running back, but the throw is no good due to getting hit by the defenders. Third down. Trying again, and there it goes. That's the 30th interception of the season. Y'all, I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what to do to make it not where I throw picks, but because I don't know much about Sam Levitt, but I don't think he's going to throw 30 interceptions in a season. So Arizona gets the ball. 2nd and 7, 2 minutes to go. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback under pressure. Gets it to the receiver. Again, they get away from one guy, but then immediately get brought down for the first down. 2 minutes to go. 1st and 10. Gets the throw off. Brought down. Flag on the play. On Arizona, number 60, holding, and I think that's going to do it for this game. I mean, they could always, I guess, recover, but it's a 1st and 20, and if I'm Arizona State, all I'm doing is trying to contain this quarterback. We'll see, though. We'll play it out. Play action. Got the pass off quickly. And that's a pretty decent play. A pretty good chunk of yards. 14 yards on the play. He's looking to throw, but he is brought down once again. Clayton Smith does get hurt on the play. He will not see the rest of the field the rest of this game, but it will be an injury timeout for Arizona State, which helps stop the clock for Arizona. 1:37. 3rd and 11. They lost 5 on the last play. Quarterback trying to get it out. He does downfield, and he did not catch it. They will go for it on 4th and 11. 1.5 minutes to go. Looking to throw. Gets the pass out. But it is incomplete. And we get the ball back as they turn it over on downs. Hand off to the running back. They're going to use a timeout. But I think it's safe to say this one's pretty much wrapped up. There's 1 minute and 24 seconds left. We'll just have some fun. Ooh, Malik Brown. If he could have stayed straight, then maybe he could have gotten a few more yards. But that open middle of the field, or that gap in the middle of the field, man, it was huge. So we're just going to run the clock down now. I don't know why it's telling me to go for this, but hey, you never know, I guess. Crazier things have happened in a video, but that was, maybe we were trying to aim for the cameraman back there. So Arizona with the ball one last time. 48 seconds left on the clock. First down, quarterback looking to throw, gets it over the middle, finds his man, gets a few yard or first down and more. And they're going to go no huddle. Hurry up here. Try to save as much time on the clock because they don't have any timeouts left. 40 seconds left now. We still have 2, but I'm not going to bother with them. We'll let the clock drain. 30 seconds left. Downfield. 3rd and 4. As always, y'all, if you're liking what you're seeing, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave some feedback, maybe tell me your secrets to not throw picks. And that is a pretty damn good throw for a touchdown. So they do make it a little bit closer. They'll make it 14-17, but I don't think they're going to get a field goal in that amount of time. But good job, Chris Hudson, making that catch. So it is a little bit closer of a game and a finish than I think any of us would have wanted, but it is what it is. Next time on the series, we'll have our bowl game. We'll find out where we're going. And then we'll have, after that, the off season. We will kneel, and that'll end the ball game. We continue to claim the territory, and we win this big rivalry matchup against Arizona State. And that was a little too close for comfort, but you know what? We got it done. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you all next time.